This gives me a great deal of hope. You're seeing the deep state being pushed back, some of these judges that are going to be charged with some illegal actions are resigning. This in the Roger Stone case is great. This coming out of NBC News, which is even greater because it's showing that even the news media is getting an eye-opening of what's going on.
We're following some truly stunning breaking news still developing by the minute this hour. Two federal prosecutors in the Roger Stone criminal case have resigned this afternoon. This follows an astonishing decision.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. And I think he's going to be acquitted before it's over with. We'll see.
By the Justice Department to pull back on its recommended sentence of 7 to 9 years prison time for Roger Stone. That original recommendation was part of a sentencing memorandum filed yesterday in D.C. and was apparently consistent with federal guidelines. Then came the Trump tweets. This one posted just before 2 a.m. this morning. Quote, "This is a horrible and very unfair situation. The real crimes were on the other side. As nothing happens to them. Cannot allow this miscarriage of justice." A few hours later, reports surfaced suggesting senior Justice Department officials would intervene to overrule the prosecutors in the Stone case.
Wow, to overrule prosecutors in the Stone case. That's great news.
A senior DOJ official told NBC News the Stone sentencing recommendation was, quote, "extreme and excessive." One of the prosecutors who resigned this afternoon, Aaron Zelinsky, was also part of Robert Mueller's team. He'll leave Washington.
All right.
And return to his old post as a U.S. attorney in Maryland. Joining our conversation, former chief spokesman for the Justice Department, Matt Miller. Matt, this seems, for a Justice Department that under Attorney General Barr has done a lot of alarming things, from accusing the government of spying when they did nothing of the sort, from putting his finger on the scale and tainting the 2-year-long Mueller investigation. This feels like the most alarming reach into a criminal case, muddying up in the public wake of Donald Trump's desire.
Now, see how they're coloring this? See how they're coloring this?
As articulated on Twitter, and doing something so offensive to two career prosecutors that they quit. They say, "I'm out."
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Nicole. You know, the department has...
We're going to let it here because this is MSNBC. Now, let's go to Fox News. This is Fox News. DOJ prosecutor resigned over top brass reverses course on Roger Stone's sentencing. Get in here. I can't get this thing to come up. So we're going to go down here. DOJ were shocked. Top brass at the DOJ were shocked. DOJ's scale back extreme sets on Stone recommendation. Anyhow. Trying to get this to come up here. David Loffman, I don't know who he is. Trump is saying here, it's a horrible, unfair situation. The real crimes were on the other side. As nothing happens to them, cannot allow this miscarriage of justice. So that tweet's out there. Nevertheless, raised a question about political interference with whether Trump's views held unusual sway in the Justice Department. Well, that's all right. Yeah, I could see if it was a real criminal act that was being resentenced, but what Roger Stone did is not even close to criminal. Yeah, what Roger Stone did was not even close to criminal. This is InfoWars. Calls it excessive. That's what's on here. Let's move this over. Okay. Same tweet on Trump. Roger Stone's lawyer witness used against him. Stone wants him set free. That
Roger Stone was put through a process where he was effectively shut down from defending himself, both in court and publicly. And now you have Randy Credico coming out. Even this is the chief witness against him, supposedly, at least under the witness tampering charges, coming out and imploring Judge Berman Jackson not to give him any prison time. They've taken every opportunity, every avenue, every choice, and they've made it so that it is rigged against Roger. I mean, they put him in D.C., they put him in front of an Obama-appointed judge. They eliminated his ability to introduce evidence about the Russian...
And all this was done after he was deplatformed, because that's how this works. Deplatformed to prison. They've told me, they said, Democrats came up to me in D.C. and in Virginia and said, you're going to prison like Roger. Ah, we're going to put you in prison. Ah. I mean, these are scum. Has built the internet kill switch. They've built the incremental systems of Chinese social credit score. Big tech has helped China round up millions on record. They're very proud of it. He never told me that he had talked to Julian Assange. He hadn't, but everybody else had. He wouldn't talk to us, but he said he was talking to an intermediary. And so Roger's only crime was hyping up that it was going to be big against Hillary Clinton on his mouth in the Capitol foyer where everybody else is in their
farce of a letter, how much Roger's done to to help the cause of this ending this.
Well, let's just say it. Everybody gives the credit to Kanye West, which he deserves some, and to his son-in-law Jared Kushner. But it's been Roger in Trump's here for 40 years to run for office and to run on decriminalization of marijuana and to not have unfair sentencing for blacks.
Sure, and you can see it. You can go back to an article, I believe, from either 88 or 90, where Trump openly says the drug war is a disaster and needs to end. I wish he would adopt that policy today.
But instead, they had the elitist jury. It wasn't even really a black jury. The elitist white jury full of CIA people, publicly. I mean, it was like a Democrat. And how about some of them going and giving interviews and talking trash about Roger afterwards and saying basically it was political? I mean, this was a sick miscarriage and a railroading.
No, they've taken every opportunity, every avenue, every choice, and they've made it so that it is rigged against Roger. I mean, they put him in D.C., they put him in front of an Obama-appointed judge. They eliminated his ability to introduce evidence about the Russian...
And all this...
No, they're repeating that again. I don't know why InfoWars does that. I don't like that, but he's done that, and he repeats this stuff again and again. Anyhow, enough of that, but I think Roger Stone will be set free. I think that these are the right calls. I think these judges were partial, and I think it was rigged. I think they wanted to use him as an example to scare the crap out of people that were actually getting close to some of the truth, and it should have been stopped a long time ago. I'm glad it is getting stopped, but this shows the power of Trump. This shows you the power of the division of the DOJ. It shows you the power of the White Hats, effectively using that power to get some of these people off the bench or to resign or to go to some other situation where they can't abuse it. He'll go, what this judge say, go back to Maryland. He'll abuse his authority there. He actually should be disbarred, in my opinion. Anyhow, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. This is another comment here on Roger Stone and what's going on through InfoWars. I know Alex Jones gets a little excessive and a little repetitive, but there you are. Good day.